Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope that you've liked my previous two videos, and if you haven't, please go back, please watch them, like them, comment and subscribe. Your support means so much to me, and this is literally stepping outside of my comfort zone, but it's really nice to know that I have support from my followers or from other people, including my family. So yeah, thank you guys. So in this video, I wanted to talk more about my anxiety/depression story. This is something that I never really spoke about for a long time. I guess I was in denial, and I just never really felt compelled to share with anyone. I did eventually talk to my family about it, but it took some time afterwards, but obviously they could kind of see the signs. So because her birth was so traumatic for me, it led to me actually becoming very anxious, and I didn't really want to go out. I just felt like I'm just gonna stay inside with her until she's older and then I'll take her out. Like, there were little things that were just bothering me, like what if I take her on the road and it starts to rain? Obviously I know rain cover, but at the time it just was like a big thing. Like, what if I push the pushchair across the road and it hits the curb? You know, sometimes you have to tilt the pushchair back depending on the kind of chair you have. What if when I go on public transport with her, someone else comes on and I have to move the pushchair? It was all literally really simple things that I kind of made into a big deal, and my anxiety literally was just playing with me, and it just didn't lead me to go out so much. So my family would have often take me out, and of course I would go out with Bella. I was very rarely away from her. Like, I did spend a lot of my time with her. I mean, I have spent all of her life with her. I'm her main caregiver, and yeah, she just means the world to me, so I want to always show her that. Sometimes it is very difficult, especially if I feel anxious or if I'm not feeling that great within myself. I obviously still have to deal with her. I still have to show her love. I have to make sure that she's happy, but it can be very difficult because as an independent mother, you're their main caregiver. You're the only one that they're coming to for hugs and cuddles. Of course, they may spend time with your family, they may spend time with their godparents or your friends, but at the end of the day, they are coming home to you. So it is sometimes very difficult if you're not feeling that great within yourself. But my birth, I'm able to talk about it now, but it was just very traumatic, very unexpected, because I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to have a water birth. Did not go to plan whatsoever. I ended up having an emergency cesarean because they were saying that Bella was not doing too well. They said she was distressed, so that was very, very difficult to listen to and to hear. And of course, I'm a Christian. I believe that God's word is the end, and there's nothing anyone on this earth could say that will convince me that what God has said isn't true. So yeah, I believed that she was going to be fine because God told me throughout the whole 9 months that you are going to have a healthy little girl. I'm needle phobic, so seeing all of these needles from the blood test that I had to have prior to being to having the emergency cesarean to the massive epidural, I literally was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But it's amazing when you're facing such a difficult situation and you know, okay, that they're saying that your daughter is in distress. I literally was like needle phobic, and I just let them take the blood that they needed to take. It was just, I don't know, it was an experience, one that I do not ever wish to repeat. But at the end of it, she was born. She cried. She was completely fine. Her cry was literally the most deafening sound I've ever heard, but it was beautiful at the same time. And when they showed her to me, I just was like, wow, so you're the little miss that's been giving me all this trouble for 9 months. I literally had so much heartburn with her. It was very uncomfortable, but if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely do it all over again. And that's the beauty of motherhood. When you become a mother, you put aside all of your fears, you put aside everything that was, you put aside your selfish desires, and you literally just become a mum, and you're raising these children, you're raising this child, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm so blessed to be able to say that I'm a mother, regardless of whether I'm an independent mother or not. I'm am so blessed to be able to say that this little girl is my daughter, because she is my world. There's absolutely nothing I would not do to see my little girl smile, and that is motherhood. So with the whole anxiety / depression thing, it's kind of been on and off a lot during her life, and I didn't realize how many mothers actually suffered with anxiety or suffered with depression or had other mental health issues. Some of it's relating to childbirth, some of it's relating to becoming a mum, like postnatal depression. Some of it has just always been there, and it's just amazing how we as mothers literally put on our big girl pants, so to speak, and we get on with it. And that's beautiful. But if you are struggling, if you don't feel like anyone around you is listening, please go to your GP. Please go and seek a professional. Get some help, because at the end of the day, your children only have you, and they need to have you like in their lives. And if it's not going to be possible that, you know, you could talk to family or friends, do talk to your GP. Like, my doctors are amazing. They're always there to help. There's one in particular that's known me since I was a teenager, and she's literally the best doctor. She acts, and that's what I like about her, because a lot of the doctors I have seen, they just talk, and it's kind of like all talk. Oh yeah, come back to us in 2 weeks, blah blah blah. Many doctors out there that are like that. There are many amazing doctors. So talk to someone. If you feel that they're not listening, if you feel that they're not giving you the right help, seek alternative help. Ask the receptionist if you can. Why did I do that? Ask the receptionist if you can speak to somebody else, and they will definitely be able to help you. But I had depression when I was a teenager, mainly after my granddad had passed away, because he's the only grandparent I knew, and he was the best grandfather in the world. And it was very hard to deal with that. So I did suffer with depression then. It didn't really come back so much, but it kind of fluctuated throughout my teenage years and my early adult years. But it's never kind of been just present for like a long time. It kind of comes and goes. There's certain triggers I notice, like if I'm around negative people, I will definitely get sucked into that, and I will start to be thinking negatively, feeling negatively. So that's why I try as much as I can to be positive about life, to be positive about my situation, to encourage others, because that's what I love to do. That's what I was created to do. And it makes me feel happy to know that I'm having a positive impact on other people's lives. Now, I would be a liar if I sat here and said I do not feel anxious, I never feel down, because that's just not true. I do have my days where I feel down. I do have my days where my anxiety is literally on 120%, but I seek God, and I ask, like before, I kind of will just sit there and let this overwhelm me, let this just take over. And now I'm fighting against it, because when I'm feeling anxious, when I'm feeling down, that's when I notice the enemy definitely loves to come and kind of whisper in your ear. He kind of likes to tell you, oh yeah, this is how you're going to feel forever, there's nothing good for you. And that's a lie. That is a lie from the pit of hell. There is so much amazing opportunities out there for you. There's so much more for your life. Just because you're going through a rough patch now, just because you're feeling a bit down now, it does not mean that this is going to be the end for you. All of this that you're going through, it's just a stepping stone to where God is taking you, and God is taking you to somewhere amazing. My encouragement for you is to hang on. If you need help, speak to someone. If you attend church, if you attend a religious organisation, speak to someone. That definitely is something I would recommend. But other than that, I just want you to know that you are strong, you're an overcomer, you will overcome. You're going to look back and you're going to laugh, you will smile again, you are going to be happy. Take care and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.